Hey everybody, we are back online. So we're in Po 2, doing some farming again. We're getting close to a mirror. So we're about 1,000 divines away from our first mirror. So we're gonna keep farming. I was trying this maximum difficulty strategy last stream and it just didn't feel very good. And I realized probably trying to mix in too many things. We were using delirium, uh, Abyssal modifier, where the map becomes more difficult as you close the pits, and Azmeri Spirits. Those were the ways, and T16 and Irradiated. So, like, we were trying to juice for difficulty essentially, just trying to bring in all the things that make a map super difficult and see how that feels. And the loot just didn't feel that good. However, we did sell that one flask that we got, which was nice. If we go here, we did pick this up, so it wasn't all for naught. But it's pretty much all I really picked up is this lucky drop on Laviangas. So, but we're moving on from that idea, and we're trying something else. It's similar. I do want to bring in that difficulty, but we were spread too thin. So I'm honing it back down, and I realized that our abyssal bone farm, we were bringing in essences as a way to improve drops overall and the farm overall. But we could just as easily bring in Azmeri Spirits. It's a side mechanic, it's not a full mechanic. And so that's what I am doing today. We're dropping essences. We're doing all of the same things for the Abyssal Bone Currency Farm slash Omen of Light. So all things Abyss, and but we're also bringing in the spirits, which I know it's already out there that people have been doing spirits with Abyss. It's strong, it's nice, but having that bone feature as well, we're going to be picking up like a lot of different things in this farm, I think, and we're going to get a chance at something I really want to drop, which is Rite of Passage Golden Charm. I really want to drop one of those. I don't know why, but I do. So let's get after it. That's what we're doing today. After administrative things, Discord and chat. Oh, my thumbnail. I messed up on my thumbnail. Oh well, it is what it is. I usually keep a orange border around my thumbnails just as a means to differentiate, and I don't have it on this one. Oh well. Maybe it'll take off. All right, I think we're here. Got my lemonade. All right, so what are we doing exactly? We need one of these. We're not too worried about T16 this time, but we'll run some. First, we're going to go T15. We're going for rarity. I know I've got a bunch somewhere. Should pull these out instead of searching every time, but I know they're there because I've corrupted a shit ton of waystones, as you can see. All of them corrupted. We had like 40 or so. Oh man, I messed up here though. We had quite a bit of T16 waystones, which was nice. All right, so we are overrunning. Let's see. Sure. Let's start here. So we have Abyssal tabs, rarity on both, and Desecrated Currency chance on both, and map contains one additional Azmeri Spirit on both. And then we're going with increased difficulty and reward for each closed pit on one of them. And then Abyssal monsters have a higher chance at Abyssal modifiers on the other. And that's the setup. We're gonna do it all stream long, and let's check. Make sure we're all in order here, but basically pretty standard, going for precursor and waystone things to juice. But we had to, of course, get into Azmeri Spirits. I am not selecting a spirit because we want multiple colors. We don't want 2 wolf spirits, for instance, because we want multiple spirits possessing our abyssal monsters. So no selection. Plus, I am telling you, I get way more orange or sacred spirits when I don't select. I think that this is forcing out orange. I don't know. But yeah, it haven't really tested it, but my gut feeling is that this is messing with sacred spirit chances, which is bad. Because we want the hare, we want the rabbit. Okay, let's go. Scrobe! You should try using a notepad to find useful rejects. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I know. Rejects is one thing that I really haven't messed with at all. I know. I just fumble around like a noob. Because it's one of those things where you're like, how much effort is it to actually go get the rejects? Or whatever. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Alright, well there's the spirit. It was right here. We're trying to avoid spirit. We're actually trying to avoid abyss a little bit until we get spirits, but sometimes they're right in your face, so. Oh, sorry, Scrobe. Yeah, you won't be able to post a rejects in chat. I'll look them up eventually. So these maps are going to get pretty difficult. All right, we already have Amanamus here. Especially with Amanamus. I don't know what it is about them. I guess it's just because you have to try to kite them out of the freaking void, and it makes it just more difficult, but the increased difficulty with Closed Pit is not easy. This build is not made for that, really. It's pretty good, but it's not good enough to just crush it, I guess. Mass crafting, it's mandatory. Yeah, I hardly ever do mass crafting. As a matter of fact, it's funny. I just started getting into crafting this league, really. All my crafting has been just slamming in the campaign and stuff, and then eventually I just get into farming and buying things. With this league, I took a lot of effort in learning how to craft, and that's been interesting, and I'm glad I've finally done it because I have been gimping myself. Clearly. Even this late in the league, I've been selling like crazy gear compared to my last 3 leagues. But I will never be the player who actually does that in mass. Alright. I don't know why I thought there was something down here. Okay, let's try to actually avoid the abyss and find the spirits and everything that we're supposed to be doing. My first map of the night, so I'm warming up. So are the monsters, apparently. Oh god, I'm in trouble. I already activated the spirit, so I gotta chase it now. But it is on an abyss, so hopefully this works out. I guess it's not gonna work out. It just wanted to avoid all of the abyss and go over here into this corner. Of course. Last league was the crafting league, though. Yeah. The homogenizing or whatever. Yeah, I don't even know how to pronounce that, but super strong. They got rid of that. They didn't even try to like fix it. They just got rid of it. All right, so must be in this abyss now. Yep, there we are. So apparently I read that Rite of Passage Golden Charm is not affected by rarity or quantity or anything. It is solely based on how many monsters the spirit touches and possesses before Like, as you do that, it builds up a more chance to drop the charm. I don't know if that's true. I'm trying to figure out where that information is coming from. That's interesting if it is true. I did see a Reddit post where someone dropped 6 of these charms and their rarity was really low most of the time. Even their map rarity, like they were not running rarity. They were just doing very well at getting the spirits to possess things and stuff over and over again. Speaking of which, I probably need to get that omen. So this is a strategy where I'm gonna have to continuously go back and forth. You can see that I had to chase a spirit, and there's abyss down here. There's chests to open. This is a pain in the ass. But again, I just want to drop the charm, guys. I don't know why. Because it's so juicy. It's like one of those drops, man. Like, I like chasing after the crazy drops. I'm gonna go ahead and assume there's not a spirit that's gonna come down here. Could be a bad assumption, but... matter of fact, it's probably a bad assumption. If we get a spirit way up there, it would obviously want to come down here. Not sure what I'm thinking. Alright, where the hell is this thing? Yeah, I never even used that currency. I don't even know if I ever saw it, man. I've never done ritual really either, so I've done it a little bit. Like this league, I actually tried ritual out. I'll probably do it more often. Ritual seems very strong. It's just kind of like I was saying, I like going after the big drops, and I like the tinks and everything. Ritual is kind of boring, even if you get something nice, because you just buy it in a window. I think what I have to do if I run ritual is once I buy something juicy, I have to throw it on the ground a few times. It's all about, oh god, dopamine. This guy's gonna beat my ass. I'm not careful. Yeah, the map's starting to get harder. Chasing drops feels like a waste of time for me. I keep my sanity by setting non-RNG based goals, and then the drops I get along the way are just something I could be lucky or not. I'm laughing because of how different that is for me, and also how I just kind of feel like you might be in the wrong game. I mean, GGG bakes RNG into everything in this game. There is really not a whole lot that doesn't have a bunch of RNG tied to it. So I'm curious what your main activities are, actually. Very curious. Oh no, I need my flames. Okay, there we go. He's stuck. But yeah, you can kind of lose, like almost like your sanity is at risk a little bit. I experienced that in World of Warcraft when I was in TBC. So I had been playing straight, and from like vanilla to TBC, I was hooked, and I hadn't taken a break. I was just hooked in, man. That's all I did, really. And I decided one day, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna chase after these pets and stuff. Like there were these pets, and I started chasing after one that had a really bad drop rate. Every single day, after the normal activities, I'd be out there trying to farm for this damn pet. After about, I don't know how long I did that, a week or two, some amount of time, never came back. like I ditched World of Warcraft for the rest of TBC. I was done. And then I came back eventually, of course, for Wrath of the Lich King. But yeah, once I came back, I was like, yeah, no more of that. I am not chasing freaking pets. You don't need RMG to aim for level 100. Yeah, that's true. Beating all the pinnacles. Okay, so like the feats. That makes sense. That's pretty cool. I've never really thought of that, actually. One thing that I did kind of think about, though, is the fact that they don't have achievements, and I feel like they're missing out on that. I don't know how like this ARPG player base feels about achievements. But they've become pretty damn standard, and a lot of people like them. Okay, this map has gotten pretty brutal. They will have achievements on release. Nice. I'm excited for that, because I kind of like them too. In a game where I'm spending this amount of time, and I feel like I'm doing pretty, you know, like I am doing feats, you know? I want to see... That's sort of a dopamine thing, but you're right. It's like non-RNG dopamine or whatever. Level 100 is brutal, man. I've been told how bad it is, and it's like, yeah, it sounds bad. Then you know, I've been 97 forever, basically. I doubt that I hit 98. Oh, shit. But I am running hard maps and dying. I died 4 times during the testing for this bone strategy. I really need a bursty build. Omen of Light on the first map. Nice. I just feel like chasing perfect gear drops is literally the futile equivalent of scratching lottery tickets. Yeah. I have scratched a lot of lottery tickets, sadly. I won like a small jackpot in a casino on a slot machine, actually. It was really nice. So I bought a little something, and then I decided I was gonna take $1,000. And I know I sound like an idiot. But I was like, you know what? I just won this jackpot. I'm feeling really lucky, and I just have to see. Like, if I go and I get $1,000 worth of freaking scratchers, what happens? So I have a stack of them. And I scratch them. And then I go turn in all the winnings, and now I'm at like $500 or $600 worth of scratcher. Like, my whole thing was, whatever I win, I will buy more scratchers and more scratchers and more until I am either broke or rich. It was an interesting experiment. It took me like a month. And I scratched, like, it was ridiculous, man. My wife was like, thought I lost it, guys. But anyways, long story short, it took like a month, and every single time it just kept on dwindling until I did not have any more scratchers or seed money for that. And that's the last time I ever scratched a scratcher. So that was a long time ago. Okay, we have some Abyss. I don't know. I like have to see things for myself almost. Let's try this out. And I also like that slot machine. Like, I don't do those anymore either. That was really lucky. And what that does is when you have a little win like that, dude, guess what I want to do a lot? Play the slot machines, right? So overall, I just gotta say, I am completely like cured of that, and I don't partake because it is ridiculous. But this game, this game is ridiculous because here I am trying to get a Rite of Passage Golden Charm. The chances are I never see one. It's like they definitely code all of this into the game so that you're getting these dopamine hits and stuff like that. Clearly, they're very good at it. Gambling addiction is based on the feeling we get from anticipation of a win, not actually winning. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So yeah, overall, do not recommend. Load in the PoE map full of abyss holes, your brain knows they could drop something. Yeah, that's how I feel. Like, here I am in the lightless void. I know that there are some juicy drops that this boss could drop. I've only seen it once, but I've seen it. You're saying there's a chance. Okay, let's go see the boss. I like to open a few of the chests on the way. Because again, there is a chance. You can drop desecrated currency out of those. I really enjoy the farming aspect of this game though. And I get some comments in my videos from people and they're like, the end game is ridiculous in this game. All it is essentially loot, like RNG farming for wealth and building wealth and stuff. And of course they're talking about trade. And it's like, yeah, if I think about Diablo 4 and 3 though, the end game was essentially completing a set of gear that is pretty much defined for your build. So getting all the pieces of the puzzle and then improving those pieces, and then you're done. And it took a lot, it was a lot easier to do all of that, it seems. Whereas this is like infinite farming if you enjoy it. Okay, we didn't get anything. Let's get out of here. Yeah, these maps are going to be difficult and slow. It's fine. Not in a rush, really. 32. Dump it. Damn it. Do I have a dump tab? Down there.
Who sent you? I have many services.
I think I'm pretty much done with gear. I shouldn't even pick it up, honestly. Even jewels, unless they're blue. Even blue.
Go then.
I'm not gonna craft, really. Oh yeah, so for the good stuff, let's see, we got a jawbone. Oh yeah, Omen of Light, sweet. Okay. Keeping track of those things. This is our 5th map, actually. We got Idol of Ishta. Some idols, obviously. We're doing the spirits, and then we just got Omen of Light, Echoes, and the currency is already looking pretty healthy for 5 maps, honestly. Each one of these, in my opinion, just like we were talking about, every time I see a bone drop, that was a chance at an ancient. That could have been an ancient bone. So I'm happy seeing any bones out of the chests. Chat's probably thinking I have a serious problem right now. All right. Where are we going? Ooh, that one looks good. Let's run a T16 since it's powerful. Sweet. I love running T16 maps. I just feel the juice. All right. In D4, I legit finished a character on my 4th character ever created in the game. Yeah. Yeah, it's just not enough, guys. In my opinion, it's cool for more casual experience for ARPGs. I cannot believe how much I thought I liked Diablo 3 and 4 versus how much I actually liked Path of Exile 2. Like it is night and day. Cuz I would have been done with this league like 2 months ago or something, right? Are we 3 months in now? It's crazy. Only games that I have ever played this much: World of Warcraft, EVE Online, 2 MMOs that are extremely deep, and, well, I guess you could argue about World of Warcraft being deep, but... and PUBG, which just, to me, was just so fun. I got so hooked on Battle Royale. I guess, nah, I don't think I played this much Heroes of the Storm. I played a lot of that, though. But the Battle Royale, when I first experienced it, was like, wow, this is so much better than Call of Duty or whatever. Yo, Towns, welcome back. The farm is going pretty good, nothing crazy, but overall solid. I guess this is our 6th map. I ran like 5 yesterday, and I'm keeping them in the tab because I'm just trying to keep tabs on how well it does, you know, same old stuff. But I'm excited. Oh, yeah, that's right. We got spirits, and I'm not supposed to be running Abyss. God damn it. I keep forgetting. But yeah, we're trying to bring spirits into the mix instead of essences as a little side hustle, because I want to drop Rite of Passage really badly, which means I'll never see it. Skip a little bit. I need to find the Azmeri, and I need to get the Omen. I feel like I'm gonna kill everything. This build is kind of hard to, like, we can't really target and not target things with this build. Like, everything dies in the fire, so probably not the best build for Azmeri Spirits and Abyss, but it is what it is. I don't want to invest in my other character because I'm trying to buy a mirror soon. Oh god. Three-fourths of the way done with temple setup. Nice. So, 3/4 of the way, and you're not printing yet. Like, when does it feel like, okay, this is something? Something's happening. Because I always felt like I would go and kind of start to set up, and I would just get to the point where it's dropping things, and then I'd be like, all right, cool. But I never got there. Oh, shit. Good God. Stem, what's up? Welcome. Certain streaming schedule. Been trying to catch my stream for a while. Yeah. Oh, shit. Monday and Wednesdays at this time is when I stream regularly. And then Saturday, like, morning time. So, or like around 6 hours prior. But it's basically around like 11 a.m. Pacific time on Saturdays. Those are the mainstay. I only publish, I guess I need to publish that on my Twitch, but I only publish in my comments, like, or in the description of my videos, Mondays and Wednesdays. Saturday's more like kind of a bonus day for me. Like, if I can get some, what I consider the best gaming ever, which is Saturday morning. That's like the best time to game in the week. I don't know why. Just feels really good. It's like Saturday morning cartoons, only better. damn it, dude. As soon as I start the stream, it's like I get an itch on my face. So annoying. And then I try to channel my Paul Muad'Dib and be a non-animal and not itch my face. Alright. Currency. Not the currency we want. We are so done with divines in this league. If I fully do it, it's like 10 divs a run. Dude, that's pretty damn good. It is a big tower. 3/4, it's like 40 rooms out of 77. 3/4 is because up to this point it requires certainty tech. Yeah, gotcha. Requires you to either use Headhunter Belt or play a broken build. Yeah, I've heard that tower is extremely hard when juiced. Because I think on one of my build videos, somebody asked, like, does this complete a snake tower? I was like, I don't know, man. You'll have to let me know, because... Not stacking Headhunter buffs for rares. Yeah, won't be able to clear efficiently. Crazy. Dude, I didn't like Headhunter because I kept on getting... what is it called? Can't think of it. But the teleportation one that is just so annoying. Oh my god, I can't stand it. And I know, like, I was removing the belt, but I couldn't stand removing the belt either. So where's the damn spirit? We gotta find the boss at this point. If I can do Abyss stacking, I can do Temple. Yeah. Probably not the most efficient build at it, but able to. I mean, I was running Delirium as well, full Delirious maps with the Abyss pit stacking. Okay, there's the boss. We need to get over there. I'm killing all the Abyss without a spirit, which is not good. Not very good at this. There we go. How does he have fire resist? I feel like a boss who does like cold damage should not have fire resist. God damn it. Alright, so where's the damn spirit? It's not showing me because is it showing me? Huh. So I finally figured out that you have to activate all of the checkpoints in order for the map to fill in all of the things. I did not know that. I'm sure that that was published and clearly in the instructions when they did the change. Or maybe it wasn't actually, because they did that change kind of incognito, if I recall. Right? They like took out the icons on the map, or at least the rares. But yeah, anyways. I finally cracked the code. And I didn't even actually crack the code. I just overheard or saw somebody say it, and I was like, oh. That's what that is. How many maps have I ran? Like, thousands? Couldn't figure that shit out. I'm so down on boxes, or long boxes, or whatever. So the reward-wise, nowhere near the potential when you're 3/4 done due to the lack of rooms. That's crazy how there's like this break point with Is it really? It's got to be a lot of the effectiveness and then the rarity as well. But effectiveness, how high does that stack in a full snake tower? Oh shit! Got to escape. All right, let's save that if we can. Where's the damn spirit? This is ridiculous. Let's save this at least. We're gonna have to run around unless there's one right next to this abyss. Dude. 1400 effectiveness. That is ridiculous. I feel robbed. Yeah, there's no freaking spirit here. I'm gonna die. What the hell, dude? It doesn't look like there's anywhere that I haven't explored. Pretty annoying. It says that there's a spirit. Yeah, that makes me really question the effectiveness of effectiveness. If you gotta stack it that high in a tower versus getting 2 tabs worth, you know, like what? It only rolls up to 11% maximum on a tablet, so 22%. When you can get 1400, that seems stupid. I'm kind of mad, actually. I feel robbed. It just makes me really sus of effectiveness in mapping. Like, it just must not be that good at these levels compared to if you got to stack it that high in a tower. I guess we'll hold on to divs inside the tab. Is anything here? No. Should I hold on to this and roll it? How much do these sell for? Probably... Oh, shoot. One sec, guys. I need... Salad exchange. Okay. Okay, so nothing now a days. All right. Okay.
Zesht is a I serve.
Yeah. I'm so down on gear right now.
For Doriani.
Well, we're probably gonna run a T15. Let's see what we're running though. We don't have like definitive numbers on how good it is. Yeah, and how much you need. Yeah, I know. It's one of those things. But a lot of people are running rare monsters in mapping. I've been kind of slow to adopt that because I loved quantity. And I haven't really seen anything that tells me that effectiveness is bad. And I tend, like, we can get rare monsters. You know, you end up with a lot of rare monsters. Even just, like, running the Abyss tablets that we're doing. So we're adding rare monsters. We've got it in our tree and stuff. But I tell you what you're not adding a whole lot of is quantity. So anything that I can, you know, whenever there's some sort of modifier or stat out there that is hard to get, and you don't get it anywhere else, I usually gravitate towards that a little bit because it seems rare and hard to bring in. That's just my philosophy in general. Do this spring. And in this spring, I'm actually actively reducing my quantity. But there's a lot of rarity, so we'll do it. And I guess, I don't know. I'm not sure, guys. It feels bad knowing that tower can stack that high. Let's see. Need one of these. The hell? Oh. All right, let's see if this actually has an Azmeri Spirit in it. You know, our tabs, bring in an additional spirit. 2 of them. Right there. You're doing really well. Results are applicable in all the following leagues if nothing drastic happens. Yeah, I hope that nothing drastic happens to the Abyss farm because I really like it. I like the way Abyss is right now. Omen of Light, they're probably going to mess with that, but knowing that you can mix in Desecrated Currency farming is nice to know. Because it is a pretty fun little farm, in my opinion. Normal League, yeah. Is that because the Abyssal currencies are just cheap? I went over there just messing around for the first time ever, and I looked at the currency prices, and it's like, holy crap, everything was cheap. It's like, so this is what happens when the League lives on? League starts around Abyss stacking. Yeah, so all of my starts have been really blind on the build and just messing around, trying to build out something, especially with new classes, new ascendancies, and stuff like that. But this time around, I'm gonna actually try to crush the League start with a known build. Because I want to get to the end game faster this time around. I usually take a long time, very slow. I'm already slow as it is. And then I'm trying to figure out a new build. And I'm in HCSSF for my League start, so I am very, very slow. I wonder if I'm going to do that this time around, actually. Because I'm trying to crush my League. I don't know if I want to be in HCSSF. So a normal League, your big ticket items will be more impactful. Oh, because inflation makes your divs count for less. Yeah. Yeah. The inflation factor is very different in normal League, I guess. Just settles into some sort of normalcy, I guess. I shouldn't be killing all this Abyss. I need to somehow skip. It's hard to skip Abyss, though. I mean, look at this. How the hell do I skip that? I'm just gonna run into a wall and die. How much rarity do I have on my character? Let's see. 158. The 158 on my character, and then on this map, 430%. This is juicy, but less quantity. I wish it was less experience. I love that map where you get way more rarity and less experience. Oh shit, who's doing lightning? I don't like it. Try to get up here. Yeah, I feel like if I skip, I'm gonna die. Yeah. Some random laser beam. Is a perfect exalt. I rarely see those. I'm surprised that they're not worth more. It's like, how do people actually farm these? Okay, I am gonna die. Just wanted to pick up a perfect exalt, guys. What's going on with this guy? Can't light him up. It's gonna light me up. There we go. Hoping to finish my temple today so I can farm and finish my main build. Dude, isn't that a super grind? Even if you're 3/4 of the way done, it takes forever to build a temple, especially the last part. I thought that was super hard. Yes. Great. Dude. Light, you son of a bitch. There we go. Okay. The beginning and the middle is the hardest. Interesting. Okay. No wonder I gave up. Perfect X drops a lot in Temple. Oh my god, of course it does. All the effectiveness. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. What about the... I see Hinekor locks dropping a lot out of there comparative to mapping. Which again, it's like... I feel like that should be an Abyss drop. That might make Abyss just too overpowered. Where's the damn Azmeri Spirit? Starting to upset me here. Oof. Alright, I guess I gotta kill this boss. Shit. Great. I'm stuck. Oh no, oh no, oh no. That hurt. Get me out of here. Hopefully this rock saves me. These maps get pretty hard. Kind of rare drop, no data on it. Some people drop them from time to time. Same with Raw Mirror, yeah. Man, that'd be cool. I dropped 2 locks in Abyss so far this league. One of them out of an Abyssal chest. That one is interesting to me because we're juicing that Desecrated Currency, but I know that Hinekor's Lock is not considered Desecrated Currency. But you gotta wonder sometimes when these things happen, you know? I guess I'm gonna have to use the checkpoint. So once again, these spirits are not showing up, guys. What the hell is going on? That is frustrating. Is it right there? Let's do this. Ah, God, I don't even know which one to do. Azmeri Spirits are... They're fun in some regard in my... Like, when... They can be fun. But, God, they're such a pain in the ass. Well... You would definitely drop a few at 160 rarity in Temple. Temple can be done with a rarity bot, full party, yeah. Yeah, it's something to probably get into a little bit. I've got a guild, by the way, for you regular viewers if you're interested in gaming, especially next league. Of course, it's kind of dead right now. Only the real diehards here, or people who are just late. Let's see if it's over here. It's a preserved. No spirit. So it would have to be literally right here. It's not. This is crazy. 2 maps in a row. Yeah, if you're interested in the guild or just joining the community in general, just exclamation disc. Just join the Discord. I hang out in there all the time. That should be it. Map complete, except for the spirits. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna go to the beginning of this map just to check it. Because this is odd. What is this? There's a little gap in the map. Is there a spirit right here? No. Are you my mom? No. Okay. Goodbye. Man, I don't have room on this build to scale my DPS any further, really. I mean, there's always room, but it would take too much investment at this point. So just, I feel like there's not enough bang for my buck right now. But the problem is that I hated my tank, so I felt like I just had to go for Chaos Inoculation. So we travel all the way over there. And we want grenade utility stuff, so we have to come over here. And then the rest is basically just ignite, flammability. And the thing about this build is it feels weird to scale damage because it's an infinitely scaling damage. I tried with crit early on, and it just doesn't feel like there's a whole lot you can really do. I probably should have tested it out and just dumped a bunch of points and everything into offense just to see how it feels. But now it's just too late and I don't want to. Because this is a very weird build because it's broken tech. There's an interaction that is completely broken. Not bad on the bones. Not much else.
You did well. I have many services. Val gold is worth more than this. Let us hope.
I usually hold on to jewelry.
What do you need? Our gold is worth more.
All right. Probably running a T15 again. Let's just grab one. And more of the same. Let's go. The spirit situation. Let's see what happens. Maybe I wonder if it has to do with the... There shouldn't be anything going on with cleansed and the spirit, but... Ooh, +1 to monster level. Let's run a T16. I wish this had a powerful map boss too, it'd be nice. Oh, this has a delirium mirror in it. This is going to be an interesting map. Unless it just dies. Oh, I can see the fog now. It's going this way. I think I'm going the right way. Typically, I can't see it, but in this map, I can see the fog going that way.
Nature's fury. Begone, foul nature. I need more time for that.
Okay, this is going to be a hard map. We have decreased cooldown. Or, yeah, oh, there you go. Am I going the right way? I don't think so. There goes our delirium. That sucks. I feel like I'm not very good at that. But I also feel like sometimes it just seems so random. Like, I didn't see a whole lot of pools. I don't know that there's much that I could have done to keep that going. Alright, Aminamu's. I don't want to kill him, really. But I don't want to die not killing him, either. We want the Azmeri Spirit to hunt Aminamu's at all times. As much as possible. That is not a spirit, that's fire. Now I'm paranoid. Where's the boss? It's not showing up yet. Usually you have to travel all the way around the edge and then over to get to the boss here, so let's just do that. But I want to see the spirits. Shit, they're active and my fire's not down. There we go. Alright, so I would need the other checkpoint in order to see everything. I have no idea where that's at. There is something to be said about strategies that require so much care and attention versus blasting to the end and not really caring. Like, this is not the most efficient farm. Or maybe I'm just not good at it. I don't care about breach. Let's see if there's a checkpoint over this way. No. Oh god. Is this a spirit? No. It's just ice or something.
I need more time for that.
Oh, it's the cleansed crap. Crystal. By the way, guys, the Dark Crystal remake, why is that good? I'm gonna rewatch that. It's been a while, but dang, dude. Did they? I wonder. I wasn't really following if they came out with another season or something. Yeah, what the? Is this another non-spirit map? I don't know what's going on. Very upsetting. Mentally draining, depending on build-up. Yeah. It is kind of mentally draining. I feel that right now. But especially the fact that I'm not seeing spirits anywhere in these maps when there should be 2 at least. Multiple maps in a row, that has never happened to me before, ever. I am going to, like, reload the game or something. We froze earlier. It's like the only thing I can think of, but that seems weird. Because, yeah, we discovered everything here, no spirit. It's disheartening because it's a big part of what I'm trying to do today. Shit, that dude hurts so bad. Like, oh. We're getting a lot of bones though, that's for sure. Echoes. Like to at least see echoes. Shit, this is gonna hurt. Nice.
I'm not ready yet.
Damn. Yeah, the stacking difficulty on these. I mean, if we do finally get some Azmeri Spirits, we're going to have some crazy interactions, man, because that can make things pretty difficult, too.
I'm not ready yet.
Good tinkage. This could be the map. Yes. Yes. Good tinkage is true. Spidey senses tingling or tinkling.
Ready yet.
Yeah, that's probably not the right usage. Oh, is there a dude here? Shit.
Balance restored.
Okay. I'm so done with gear. I'm running out of space and give a shit. That gotta go up here, and then I'll probably take the checkpoint. I don't know, guys. I think I'm gonna restart the game after this one to maybe reset on the Azmeri Spirits. I have no idea what the hell's going on. 3 maps in a row. We guarantee at least 2 spirits. And haven't seen any. Yeah, we actually can't get the Rite of Passage because we need spirits for that. I haven't confirmed, but I read in a Reddit post that the charm is not affected by the drop rate is not affected by quantity or rarity. It's only affected by the spirit and how much has been touched and possessed on the way to the rare. I don't know where to confirm that. I'm gonna look into it. What do we have? Okay, an echoes. Seems kind of odd how you get these strings of like echoes and stuff. It's weird. It just doesn't, sometimes it doesn't feel with the Omen of Light stuff that there's actual RNG happening, like that there's something else going on that determined this is a echoes map. You get echoes here. All right, that's it. Maybe the spirits are in the breach that we did not run. Pretty good. Oh, got a collarbone too. First one so far. Okay, I need to get a little more organized here. Something like this. And the trash. Okay.
Have you found more? If you must.
I'm not even ever gonna combine things 3 for 1 anyways. I've got way too much crap. I was actually thinking of filtering out gear in total and just doing currency only. So late in the league. So, oh, I dropped my waystone that I was going to use. There's one. All right, what are we running? Oh yeah, I am going to reset the game. Be right back, 1 minute or less. All right. I might even change. I had issues with my normal server yesterday or the day before. Let's see if they're better. But yeah, let's get out of there, dude. Let's just wipe the slate clean here and hope for spirits now. Something weird was going on. And maybe I don't run a cleansed. Now I'm doing too much. I won't know what it was, or I guess I'll never know what it was, but do a powerful map boss, I think. So we got this one. Actually, let's save that. I'll do a T16 in there. We'll go here. We'll do another cleansed, see what happens. Area contains 4 additional Azmeri Spirits. Let's check this corner. Okay. Oof. Dune lurkers. Another Aminamu map. That's pretty lucky. I think this guy's stuck. And echoes.
More than enough. I'm not ready.
Another echoes. Alright, we do need the spirits. I don't know why I'm killing these guys. It's easy to leave an Aminamus. Like, you can kill everything else, keep them in the void. Okay, so let's keep this guy alive.
I'm not ready.
Man, I like to possess those ones too. So the purple spirit will give rarity to the monsters, increased rarity. The yellow one, increased quantity. And then the blue one, increased chance to drop socketable currency.
That'll do.
I wish one of those was increased chance at currency in general. That'd be cool. There's not a whole lot of ways to do that.
I need more time for that.
This map's feeling kind of juicy. A lot of Aminamas there. I need to not die. If there was ever a time not to die, now's it. I feel it.
I need more time for that.
So much Aminamus going on here. The void is everywhere. Oh my god. Get away from— oh my god. Now is not the time to die. Get the hell away from me. There's too much going on. Where are the damn spirits?
I'm not ready yet.
God. Jeez. If this map doesn't have Azmeri Spirits, I am complaining on the goddamn forum. I've never done it in my life. Be one of those. Shit. Oh my god, this map is so juicy. I cannot die, guys. I'm trying to skip, but it's becoming more and more difficult. This does have increased difficulty with each close. I'm not closing pits, though. Maybe that's a good thing. Am I? Yeah, I'm not closing them. I just closed one. Please have some Azmeri Spirits. This is the whole point.
I need more time for that. Mortal, fool.
Oh God. Yeah, I'm starting to feel like this doesn't have Azmeri Spirits. I'm not gonna risk the boss fight right now, honestly. I don't know, guys. I've never seen this before in my entire time in PoE 2 with Azmeri Spirits. Need to light the fire. There we go. I think. There we go. I'm kind of upset about that.
Wilds take ya.
Right, that's not good. This lurker is my fuel. Ah, of course. Somebody please light. Alright, thank you. Did get the checkpoint up there. Alright, there was an area of this map that I didn't check, right? No, not really. Like a spirit would have to be really hiding in the corner. There's supposed to be 4. There's like no way there's spirits here. I'm gonna run a non-cleansed map and see if that works. What didn't I kill? Oh, this guy.
Balance restored.
Hmm. I feel like this would have been a really juicy map with a bunch of Azmeri Spirits on these guys. Yeah, I don't want to lay down my mortar, my ballista. It actually acts as if I'm in proximity or within the void, I guess. I gotta be careful on the void. But the issue is that I use this mortar cannon as a means to get my grenade out when I have decreased cooldown, or I guess increased cooldown. Damn, that hurt.
Need more time for that.
Gotta keep my fire alive. I don't want to light it up in an Aminamu void. I can avoid that. Collarbone. Not as pricey as they used to be. Market has gone down. He's stuck. Damn it. Yay, we got the Omen of Light. Pick it up. Hate when this happens. I mean, shouldn't I just be skipping most of this now anyways? It's hard to skip though. I've never gotten to the point where I just outright skip exalts. Okay, we have at least one void here.
Balance restored.
Looks like it was only one. Okay, there's one down here.
I need more time for that. Back's heavy enough already.
Dang. Alright, that's a lot of currency. Get rid of that. Dude. Not worth picking up if I gotta do that. Guess I could... No, you can't. Yeah, that's weird.
Can I carry any more?
Ooh, preserved rib. Gotta keep track of how many we're dropping, just because we're after those a bit. Yep, no hidden Azmeri Spirit in the corner.
I'm not ready yet.
Any looking wit charm in this maps? Looking with charm. I am looking for the golden charm. I'm not sure exactly what you're asking though. Looking with charm. But I have not dropped a golden charm. Rite of Passage, I would like to get one of those. I think I'm going to skip the Abyssal Depths. If it's a boss room, I'll do it, but not the depths. Too much time. Okay. Well, once again, Azmeri Spirits weren't there, even though they're supposed to be here. I'm going to run a non-cleansed map and see if that's messing with things for some reason. I've never seen that happen before, though. Pretty... setting. Guess I'll roll that one. Eh, it's
Gold
pointless.
is worth more than this.
Almost just pointless to craft things we pick up now. You need a base. Okay. And you can get super lucky, of course, but... Alright. 2 Omen of Lights so far. A lot of bones there. It's pretty good. Just not getting the spirits. Go ahead and dump these two. I think I'm going to do this real quick. I'm going to say what we are doing here just so that people see it. Where's that thing? So I got to change this. Let's see. Tab. I don't want to write too much, but we have tabs. Increase difficulty with pits. I think we know what that is. Desecrated currency. What else are we doing? Abyssal modifier. Abyssal. Abysmal. Yeah. I don't know how to spell Abyssal all of a sudden. Abyssal modifier. And then rarity and Azmeri. Put it like that. No, not you. Why is it so hard to grab this? There we go. Okay. We know what we're doing. Oh, and overrun, but I think that's pretty clear. Almost everybody would know that it's an overrun map. How many abysses we're doing. So let's grab that. Then we'll do a T15. Then no lens on this one. Let's just do some rando map. Do I want a powerful map boss? Maybe I go over here and travel just a little bit. This is a deadly map boss. Here we go. We've got a tower, bunch of fog. We have corruption over here. So we could kind of, if we're going to travel, cleanse this thing out. I'm going to travel this way to do it, I think. All right, let's go. We do have spirits, and it says that we should have 4 of them. I'm excited to see whether we do or not. It's becoming the actual test instead of the tabs in the farm. Namus again? Holy crap. I'm skipping. I am hoping that we actually have spirits this time. Then we'll come back like we should be doing. The whole idea is to get, especially Aminamus, like multiple spirits hunting Aminamu Void would be great. Go check over here. No. Every nook and cranny. Yeah, this is getting dangerous. This is getting dangerous. I need some fire. I'm losing hope on the Azmeri Spirit for this map as well. And I'm starting to lose hope in general, actually. This is very odd. I'm almost... Maybe I should Google this. This has to be something that people ran into. Is there a way to somehow reset this issue? We got the boss. I'm gonna kill him this time. Maybe the map will show us some spirits. Oh shit, I am gonna die. You don't want to stand next to this dude when he's doing that. I figured that out the hard way pretty early on. Some of these bosses have like an opener that's just a one-shot. And you don't really realize that until you get one shot. Alright, so according to the map, there are no spirits here. I will shoot my crossbow in protest. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the rest of this farm test. I'm going to Google it, actually, and then we'll go from there. Ancient Rib! Okay. Who cares about Azmeri Spirits? They suck. Alright, this guy's beefy. Was feeling a light right there after the Ancient Rib, I gotta say. Was he also, like, is it all monsters who are within the void? I didn't realize that. Shit, this guy's gonna kill me, man. Get your ass out of the void. You Razor Eye. Oh my god. I need to run. I need to run. Please regen. This is the downfall of this Ignite build. If you get in this situation, it freaking sucks. I just need a fire, guys. Without getting slapped. And these dudes are beefy as hell. Alright, let's run. Take a breather. Look at how much Abyss we have. Oh my god. This map is gonna be crazy. Is it lit? Alright, let's keep this thing lit, man. I feel like we've got a bunch of elemental resist here or something. Okay. Didn't keep the fire lit because I was busy looking at the modifiers. Now I'm in trouble again. Okay, we gotta get on a roll here. Nice.
The file is a death.
Dude, I've never dropped 2 ancients in one map. That would be crazy.
Of mana. Begone, foul creature. No mana.
Alright, yeah, we're feeling the difficulty from the modifier on the tab, that's for sure. Come on. There you go.
I need more time for that.
I think I'm gonna main gas grenade in my league start because I like this playstyle, but I'm excited to not worry about having to ignite or keep an ignite. And gas grenade scales just as well, if not better, honestly. Like, at least I know how to scale gas grenade versus I don't even really know how to scale this broken tech here. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Because it's like infinite damage ramping, and in that case, what do you, like, I don't know. Just doesn't feel like scaling it makes much sense. And I don't feel much of a difference, but that was at lower levels. With these monsters, I'm curious now, like now that we've been kind of talking about it, is if I tried to scale this infinite ignite tech Would it actually work and make a difference on these juiced up monsters? But even with infinite ignite damage, it's like it does not even really get to the point where it seems like it's infinitely stacking. You can clearly see it on bosses, even when you've got all your points in bosses. So I don't know how much health exactly they have. Okay, that hurt. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Get out of that corner. Keep wanting to go in that corner. Getting a lot of bones here, that's for sure. I was pretty skeptical about the opening or the closing of the pits and the difficulty actually buffing the bone drop, but it clearly does. Like, it is a pretty significant change. That was close. This is gonna be hard. Alright, good. I think we're ignited down there. It's hard to tell with these monsters. So beefy. See, I mean, we're just getting tons of bones here. The closing of the pits really, you can tell, scaled the difficulty and is scaling the rewards. If I could get another Omen of Light, that'd be great. We're killing a lot of Aminamus here. They should be pretty juicy by now. Stuff like that modifier, I always want to see under the hood. Like, what exactly is happening to the monster? How is it more difficult? Probably just health. Seems to me like resistance as well, though. And then how is it more rewarding? Does it have more effectiveness, or... There's the echoes. Alright, I think that's the last abyss right there. Holy crap. Doom bite. Holy shit, I'm almost dead. I don't know how long I was almost dead. I wasn't paying attention. Trying to read his modifier. Was that it? Yeah, that's all the abyss right there. Another jawbone. I am feeling really lucky. I'm gonna run this thing. What's gonna happen? Try elemental weakness for Abyss. Yeah, I'm using it all the time. It just is kind of weak because I... Holy shit, watch out for this guy. He's gonna kill me. Yeah, I use it all the time. It's just not buffed. It's not a strong one because I'm using 2 curses, so it's actually reduced. I'm using Temporal as well on Blasphemy. And it's just so good to slow everything down that I just can't get rid of it for more Elemental Curse. But if I were trying to increase my damage, I'd probably get out of Blasphemy and Temporal and then weapon swap into a strong curse is what I would do, actually. What, 4? Was that 4 jawbones? 1 rib, 3 echoes, an omen of light, and an ancient rib, right? Oh, no. No omen of light. An ancient rib. Right, I need to move all this stuff. Damn it. I'm going to move just these over here. Right here. Oh, I'll end up with like 3 columns of regular preserved bones, so I guess all of this needs to go over here. There. Alright, that was a pretty good map. Even without the spirits, I just have this nagging feeling that with Azmeri Spirits hunting some of that we would have been just rolling around in riches. Just swimming in it. Am I too greedy? Yeah, we'll put them in a row. So we'll end up with multiple stacks.
Have you found? If you must. Take our gold and go.
Oh. It's a weird iron ring.
Take our gold and go.
Okay.
Let us hope Zest now lies dormant.
Keep the slow, remove the elemental, and take a Rakiata's. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Shit, man. Now that I'm, like, rich, almost. I mean, I feel rich. Yeah, I never really think of these things that were so out of reach for me last league. Yeah. Might be a very good idea. How much is that? I see what you're saying now. I don't typically think of these things. So, inverted. Oh, wait, I want that. So it'd be 117 div. Where would I put that, though? See.
What's new?
It would have to, like, this is where it gets weird. I guess it would have to go on Oil Grenade.
Hail.
Let me look at that again, actually. Hits with supported skills treat enemy monster elemental. Yeah, like, this is how bad it is, guys. I don't know that would even do anything because it's our ignite damage that is really doing the damage. And that's the thing that's broken. And our oil grenade hits. I don't think that's really doing anything at all. We're not hitting very well with this. It's weird. It's like the incinerate, like this, if you read this, it is very low damage. And the hit, it ignites as though dealing damage. Right? So there's really not a hit going on that's scalable, in my opinion. I'd have to play around with it, but I'm not going to spend divine on that and do that right now. I should have done that a while ago, probably. It's too late. It's too late for that stuff, man. The build is the build. Literally inverts the elemental resist, so whatever triggers the ignite damage will benefit. Perhaps. I mean, in theory, like if whatever hit is occurring that is, yeah, registering an ignite, and but for each tick of the ignite, is it still inverted? You're saying that it should be. I'm saying it's risky. It'd be interesting to try out, though. I'm gonna try it out.
Have an order?
I don't know where to put it, though. Yeah, where would I put it on the incinerate, or would I put it on the grenade? Here. Yeah, this does not actually hit. This doesn't, so it'd have to go on the grenade. Remains inverted as long as the source has the gem. Let's try it out. How much does it cost to remove a support gem nowadays? I've never done that either. Let's be smart. Damn, this is actually a arbitrage play. I could just resell this thing.
I'll post it right away.
I don't even have to farm. We could just do this all day. Okay, let's see if that sells or we get it. I need... Oh, we did a whole tab set. Okay. Yeah. Because now you can remove some support gems, right? I've never done that. Let's see. Yeah, let's keep going to the tower and see what's down here. All right, so we have a new set of tabs. Let's see if we get a freaking Azmeri Spirit. 3 maps in a row, and we're guaranteed to get 2 spirits at least, and we've gotten 0 in 3 maps. So it's becoming a little side game that is a little frustrating, actually. Just check Reddit. Apparently it doesn't work. Oh well, we're gonna arbitrage it. But yeah, cool. I'm glad somebody tried it. I was very skeptical of it, but I was willing to try it because, like, it could go either way, you know? It's one of those things where you just have to try it to figure it out, or somebody does. And if it did work, I think that would have been awesome, because this is getting brutal. Served rib already. Every bone is a chance at an ancient bone. I'm going to try to look for spirits. I'm getting a little burnt out though, because we haven't seen any, and I've been skipping and risking my life for nothing. Night damage is calculated before resists. Ah, I didn't know that. Wait. Is my elemental weakness even working then? I'm gonna stop using it and see how it feels. Have I been just like placebo cursing? I'm kind of sad, actually. That's true. See, I can't even stop cursing. I just can't. I did not know that. Yes, I need more life. Okay, mana. Alright, good. Yeah, that's true. You never really know on Reddit, right? I'm just like taking your word for it. You're on Reddit reading it and then relaying it, and I'm like, oh god, I gotta change my entire life now. Yeah, I need to stop cursing. I want to feel if it just feels like there's a difference here. Because I've been using it for so long, I have no idea. My understanding, dude, that is crazy. Because my understanding is that cursing and stuff, like anything that increases, or how would I put it? But at the end of a build-up, like that is how you scale things like bleed and ignite and stuff like that. Like those ticks, there's not a whole lot. You can't increase your tick hit normally, right? It's the hit itself. The tick starts to happen. But it was things like the curse that were one of the only ways that I understood how to scale that. Don't want that emerald.
Balance restored.
So
The
far-
dark remembers.
Okay, so we don't have a spirit, but we've got Ciara the Curse Weaver. Oh my god, she died. Ow. Yeah, I mean, oil grenade is basically meant to ignite things, right? That's the whole point. It has a built-in elemental weakness. Don't see people in PoE Ninja using Raki. Yeah, no worries. It was a good idea, though, I think. Even though it ended up being not usable. To me, it'd be awesome if it was. And kind of feels like one of those things where it should be, you know? Well, guys, I don't know what to do about the damn spirits. The whole point of today's stream was to try out spirits with freaking Bone Farm, and it is broken somehow. How did that break? I have no freaking clue. That's what I need to Google. I was supposed to do that. Because this is bad. Oh my god! Jesus Christ. I saw the light, guys. Holy crap. I wonder what I was down to. Had to been like 100. Oh my god, a spirit! Now I'm just gonna die from excitement. Okay, so I'm glad we saw a spirit. So this dude's hunted. Let's see. Did it survive? No. Alright. Even though if we start seeing spirits, most of them will be a letdown, as Azmeri Spirits usually are. They're just a pain in your ass, and there's a build-up, and it seems exciting, and then nothing happens. But every once in a while, something does happen. That's why we're running spirits. Oh no! God damn it, dude! I'm gonna die. How many times can I come that close to death? Dude, this map is getting crazy. I'm gonna die. Am I playing bad or is it just hard? Holy crap. If this was hardcore, I'd be just dying. Like, in real life. That's the thing about hardcore, man. There's no other way to get that feeling in a game. Other than just the risk of losing everything. That's why I liked EVE Online. It's one of the greatest games ever, in my opinion. Dude! Light my fire. Alright, bull. Not you again. No, not you! See, they're hard to see. That's the thing. Especially with Ignite everywhere. I have no idea, and then all of a sudden I get blasted. And they come back to life, usually. Good God. And they like to come at you when you're looting, too. See this guy? He was gonna do it. Oh, snaps. Gotta hunt the spirits here. I'm not used to having Azmeri Spirits. Oh my God. I mean, there is a lot of loot hitting the floor here, guys. I'm starting to feel lucky. Oh, the spirit's alive. I'm lucky to be alive. Dude, where are all these guys coming from, too? Look at how much loot is actually here, guys. Oh, God. Trying to look at loot. Bastard.
I'm not ready yet.
Look at this shit. This is insane. Where's the spirit? Where's everything? I think the spirit died. Here's a spirit. Look at, but just how much more loot seems to be hitting the ground here with a few spirits moving around the abyss. Doesn't it seem a bit different than the last couple maps? Is he tied? I hope he's tied to the abyss. I don't think he was, though. Let's see. Yeah. That sucks. He wasn't tied. Oh, wait. Somebody's hunted over here. Okay. That's the thing about Abyssal and Azmeri Spirits. You get 2 shots. You get the first monster, and then if it's tied to the Abyss, you get that Abyssal monster as well. And then you get a chance that the Spirit actually releases. Dude, this is crazy. God. Oh. Dude. See? I'm trying to loot. These guys are really sneaky. Great. Gotta somehow light this guy up. Okay, good. Also, Amanamus, like, they'll run away. Like, if you kite, they'll turn around and run away. These guys? Okay, I guess they do too, but damn. Come on. Alright. Spirit's still alive. Oh my god!
Put it down. We're wearing it down. Don't let up.
This is brutal. This is absolutely brutal.
Strike, for it slips away.
Spirit is dead. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is going on up here? Jeez. The juice is real right now, guys. More loot than I could ever manage.
Strike true.
And then we got Delwyn. Pick this up.
Don't give it a chance.
I will be skipping a lot of loot because I just don't have... It's not worth picking up at this point. We need big currency drops. Oh my god. I keep eating that. Hurts so bad. Amanamus, you can see them clearly, like they're huge and they've got all sorts of animation. These guys in my Ignite, I cannot see them that often. Like, barely. Okay. I hear him. Okay. Oh my god, get away from me. I hear him again. There he is. He's not lighting. Really. I gotta run. Brutal. They must... I wonder what they have for resistances, honestly. It's insanity. The fact that I can't even light this dude on fire. There. I'm almost glad. Just get me the hell out of this map, honestly. Jesus Christ. That was brutal. That's one of the most difficult maps I've ever ran. I hope I picked up the good stuff. Hey, I had divs here. What happened? I'm gonna have to turn this. I don't want to turn this into currency. I just have to be more mindful. I think I had 2 or something. Sucks. Put this back over here. Ah, man, sorry guys. I don't know if I was too animated, but I'm sweating. Let's see here. Just gonna start dumping things. No idea.
Yes, I have many services. Collect more otherworldly remnants.
Well, we got some spirits, which is a good sign. Let's hope for the best. So the difference that I did there is I didn't run a cleansed map. For some reason, the cleansed maps were not giving me any spirits. I've never seen that before. I guess we're gonna avoid cleansed for now. Oh, wait, what? Oh, yeah, that's right. If I wanted to keep traveling here, I'd have to run that again. I'm just gonna give up. We're gonna move on. Could hit this, and then... Yeah, let's hit this and go this way, and it opens up some stuff here. We don't need to worry about cleansing, because we're not gonna run cleansed maps, since it was broken for us. So this should be good. Oof. I'm a little sad that I wasn't able to finish that map. One thing about that map that I noticed towards the end is I wasn't getting chests. Kept closing the pits, but I wasn't really getting a whole lot of Abyssal troves. At the end, that is. Or maybe I just wasn't closing pits at the end, I was just dying and running. Maybe that's what was going on. It just was taking me way too long to fight and actually close a pit. Why does this look like it's got cleanse stuff? Or is that chill? It's gotta be chilled ground. Are these the M&Ms? Yeah, I think so. We're getting lucky with M&Ms. There's you can really get streaks there where you get a bunch, and then you can have streaks where you get none for a while, and that really sucks. Go ahead and run this guy. Oh shit! I thought it was the other dude on the cliff top. I hardly ever see this guy nowadays. Alright. Just need to find the other checkpoint, and then we should see what is in the map. Namus, come here. Yeah, it's kind of the mystery of this game, and the fact that you can't see under the hood is pretty cool, because it just allows for interesting interactions and discoveries, I guess. But like the people who were discovering the Aminamu's Void, for instance, like, I've noticed that if I kill this guy outside of the Void, it seems like I get these omens more often. I remember early on dropping omens like that, like boom, boom, omen of light off of the Aminamus, and I never even just, it just never even occurred to me that there was something going on there. I just thought, oh, I was lucky. Hey, Marceline. I don't know how I feel about Unk, but it's okay. I still don't know how I feel about that. Whereas plebs see luck, agency numbers. True. I'm guessing that you're not into math like me. I hate math. Oh, so did this originate from like the Chinese clan or something? Yeah, what came out of there recently? There was something specific. Oh yeah, the build that I'm running. This Ignite tech came out of China. It'll be interesting. Aren't they gonna... There's something about the Chinese client that they were working on that kind of brings them into the fold, sort of, in some way. I don't know exactly what the details were there, but it was like... Oh, I think it was that they didn't actually have the client or game for a while, and I'm not sure what patch that changed. I think it might have been recently. So they were playing VPN or something like that.
Nature takes what's old.
It's interesting. Yeah, what else is interesting is the fact that the GGG is owned by Tencent, and it just seems like they're not. Like, to me, I would not know that at all unless I heard it or read it. There's just no indication that GGG is owned by anybody. They seem to do whatever they want almost. I don't know. That's how it feels to me. EVE Online got bought out by some company over, I think, in China as well. And you could tell, like, it changed. Felt like they didn't have the creative freedom like GGG does. Well, now we're running into another situation where there's no Azmeri Spirits. Normal citizen, yeah, from Latin. I always remember it from Caesar, the game. Caesar 1, Caesar 2. It was like Age of Empires, kind of, but I just remember that game being so good back in the day. And you had like a pleb count or something. Yeah, dude, I don't think there's spirits here. So another map with busted Azmeri Spirit. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what to do about this. This is sad. It's the entire thing I wanted to test tonight. And our last map, oh god, I'm dead. So that's 2 deaths in a row, and I think I didn't have a freaking omen on me. Son of a bitch. Okay, I did. This is my last one. Sure.
Hail.
I'll never reach 98 running these maps. I'm starting to get upset. Let's see. Get this thing. I'm more upset about the spirit situation. What do I do? Do I have to... I'm gonna have to pay out the nose for this thing. How do I do this? 50 would be fine. Oh. That's the opposite direction. What am I thinking? Have to math. See, we were just talking about this. I don't like doing this. But yeah, I'll just mess with it. Be here, 12. I want to do like 5-ish, right? Thing always screws with me if I run into this situation. I need something right now, and I have to do this with divs. I could convert to chaos, but I feel like that's a pain in the ass as well. So... 12. 5. So that's bad. 5 is not gonna work. Is it? Oh. We're right there. Oh, look at this guy. Dude. The market seems wacky right here. Okay.
I'll post it right away.
I'll do it. Leave them in here. Okay. That's everything. Hey, all right, good night. Marceline, thanks for stopping by. 10 cent for all its fault. It's really hands off. As long as you make him money. Makes sense. Well, buy some stash tabs. get some skins, guys. We don't want anything to happen here. Okay, we'll do that one. Alright, we gotta run a map where I don't die. And one with spirits somehow. I'm starting to lose faith. Definitely one to go down here. I'm not gonna redo that. And you know what's funny is I didn't hit the damn tower thing. So I failed on multiple fronts there. Killed the boss and then didn't go do the tower thing. So we know that it's not the cleanse for the Azmeri Spirit situation. This one literally says, contains an additional Azmeri Spirit. Let's do it. XP is the whole reason I swapped from Abyss stacking to Temple. Want to hit 100 sometime this year. Yeah. I hear you. I'm never... 100 will probably never be a goal of mine. It just isn't. But yeah. I probably should have hit 98 if I wasn't dying a lot. But again, I guess I don't really care about the level at this point. Or in fact, it's kind of a pain in the ass. When you hit 90, when I hit 97, I was like,
Foul creature.
now what do I do with my build? Omen of Light, nice. I was like, damn, I had this all figured out. Now I just hit 97, and I have no clue what to do with this freaking point. Oh god. That's how I died the last map, is I got stuck in monsters like that when they spawned on me. Oh my god, 2 Omen of Light in a row. That seems rare these days. We go for 3? I do feel like I am a little too greedy. Lemonade. Alright, so Cane's Lemonade versus Chick-fil-A. For those who have taken Chick-fil-A or Cane's Lemonade.
Down you go.
Still, alright, we haven't seen a spirit. Not really skipping anymore because it's not been useful.
Wild take it.
What is this? Nice.
I need more time for
Alright.
that.
I'm gonna skip these guys and hope that there's a damn spirit here. Really wanted to get hit by that for some reason. Yes, I have been called Ankh a few times in the stream by different people. I don't feel that old, but I don't even know if that... Like, how old do you have to be called an Ankh by Gen Z these days? I feel like you don't have to be that old, actually. Like, literally in your 20s or something. I open this one? This one... I hardly ever come across the large one. It looks juicy. Of course it's not. Anything under Y2K birth year is Zunk status. Okay. That's not... so... Wow, so you can be in your late 20s, is what you're saying. It's crazy. But the difference between... Yeah, it's kind of interesting, though. The difference between people born before 1999 or around then and before seems drastically different. Oh, yeah, this guy. It just seems like we collectively grew up in a different world than people who were born after that, I guess. Like, the world really did change. Oh shit, I do want to be paused. I don't want to get slammed. Wow. Oh god. Thought it was gonna be easy mode. So we're not getting... I need the checkpoint first to see the rest of the map, but I have the feeling that we don't have Azmeri Spirits, even though this was also a modifier on the map itself. Getting absolutely screwed. I don't know what the hell happened here. I have not seen this issue. I feel like I'm gonna have to do something else, or I guess this is just more bone farming. No change, really. Sad. 98, grew up without internet, with internet, without phone. Like, weird transition generation, yeah. Old enough to relate to the previous gen, but also young enough to be tech savvy. That's what I tell myself. That's what I tell my kids, too. Yeah, it's an interesting internet back then. Oh my god. Internet gaming. I remember the first time I saw someone playing a game on the internet. And I know it goes back before this, but this is the first time I saw an MMO. It was EverQuest. Oh god, I'm gonna die. I was so enthralled. And it was like, there was a group of us at this house to do something. And it was just like play a board game or something. Something normal. And there was this one guy, and like he lived there. It was like a older brother or something. And he was playing EverQuest. And I was like, I had to go see, and I'm watching this game and I'm like, are you serious? This is awesome. And I kept kind of hoping like he would hand me the sticks, sort of say, you know, like, hey, can I try? Can I try? No. Great, I gotta light my fire on this guy. Okay, let's get. I never ever played EverQuest though. I didn't mean to say that like that, but so yeah, Echo's nice, cool. That's on top of 2 lights here. But yeah, like never really saw it again. Thought about it, you know, it's kind of cool, but I didn't have the setup to do that. No way. And then eventually World of Warcraft came out and I was in a position to actually play online with my own computer. So then I started playing online. Actually, it was someone at work. What was interesting, it was like this lady, she was, you know, probably late 40s. She's the one that convinced me to play World of Warcraft. All right, get out of here. OSRS, what is that? OS. I don't know what that is. Nice. Oh, old school RuneScape. Yeah. RuneScape is one that I sometimes want to just try. Also, EverQuest is one that I want to go try, like just the old school MMO. Because I feel like I missed out on a couple really good ones, you know? But with if you didn't play back then, it's probably that I won't be able to get into it. I don't know. Who knows? But I frequently think about trying it out. good rolls there, other than movement speed.
Zest is if you must. Let us hope.
So I kind of have to decide whether to just keep going or switch up the tabs or something, since Azmeri Spirits is not working. I wonder if it's the overrun tab that's doing it. I run a map with just a regular tab. Let's see here. Let's buy a regular tab and see if we get a few spirits in a row and see that it's the overrun tab. So we'll do Abyss. I want the chance at 4 additional. Try smarter. Okay. And we'll do Desecrated since that's working out pretty well. Desecrated Currency. Azmeri Spirit. Map. Area contains additional Azmeri Spirit. And rarity. Of course. How could we not? That's a good... Oh, wow. Yeah. It is a good tablet, but it's not a 30 divine tablet, in my opinion. Or, like... Why? Would anybody ever buy a tablet for that much? Oh, you know what? Instead of the currency, we want this to be highest chance. So yeah, 7 uses. Rarity's pretty low. Guess it is what it is. 22%. Drops off pretty hard. Alright, I guess.
Thanks for the chat.
Feel the same about WoW. If only wasn't such a broke pleb when growing up. Yeah, it was like the subscription. Yeah. Pretty brutal thinking about it. Oh, I need a map or a waystone. So sometimes I get an itch to go play MMOs, but it's always a disappointment for me nowadays. If I try a new MMO, and even if it's fun, like okay, I didn't grab a waystone. But even if the MMO is fun, but you know, I'm trying it out, I'm having fun, doesn't matter. I'll quit in a week. I don't know why. Just there's like some sort of magic missing these days compared to back then. But yeah, for this channel, I actually thought of doing a thing where I would just go try a new MMO every month and just blast as much as possible, see how it goes, and then move on. Do some content around that. And they could be old MMOs, you know, old school RuneScape, new player in 2026. I know people do that already, but it'd be fun to do, I think. Actually, it would be fun when you land on one that you like. It would be absolutely brutal to be playing an MMO for a month or so that you just don't like. Hell yeah, alright, so we've got a spirit. I gotta be careful about the Abyss now. And the spirits. I'm supposed to kill rares first. See, now it's going towards a rare that is not an Abyss. I'm gonna try to get ahead of it. The pot. Damn pot got me. Can't get ahead of this thing. Oh, sweet. It hunted the right thing.
Not ready yet.
Alright, so interesting. We take the overrun Waystone out and we get spirits immediately. If we get a bunch in a row. But our maps just aren't going to be as juiced without an overrun, guys. That sucks. Let someone know and enjoy New World. Yeah. Wasn't it basically canceled, though? Because of layoffs and Amazon or some craziness? Like, kind of out of nowhere. Seemed like it was going places. Good game, and then just done or something. I don't know exactly what happened there, but... Run normal abyss stacking and bookmark and save. Oh yeah, natural overrun. I hardly ever get any of those though. Yeah, it's true. It's a 5% chance. Feels like it's a 1% chance. Should have used the checkpoint. Okay, so this is actually showing the spirits now. I'm gonna run a few like this just to see, and then we'll have to figure out the overrun situation. So this rare might be tied to this abyss, so we're not gonna kill it. Looks like it's the only rare left. See, this is what happens when you can't overrun. But both of these spirits have to go after that rare. Oh, and of course we get a fox. If it was a rabbit, I'd be kind of pissed off, actually. Great, so this guy wants to go over here for some reason. That rare was not showing up. Yeah, this is not optimal at all. We need the overrun. We need to close a lot of pits to get the juice. You guys saw that map earlier that was just dropping crazy, crazy amounts of loot all over the place. Couldn't even see the screen. Maybe if we run a couple like this, it'll reset the whole issue with the tablet, because I've ran overrun. Oh yeah, I should Google this. Why is it that like I get in this game and on this stream and I forget that I can just look something up? I don't understand that. Punk status, I guess. So... Okay, there is something on Reddit 1 month ago. Let's read this thing. Not much reaction to this. See what this is. Wondering if anyone else has the same issues. I don't know. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Spirits bug out and not spawn despite it showing under minimap is one of the existing. Yeah, and tablets that add an additional spirit, just like we're doing, even after killing all rares boss. Getting quite a few yesterday. I just ran an overran, but still with an overseer +1 Azmeri Spirit and then an Alice Boss passive gives an additional to empowered maps. Yeah, yeah. It's not. And none spawned. It's not the first time and isn't going to be the last time. It sucks real bad. It sounds like it wasn't very normal, though, and I'm getting them constantly. But he was in an overrun. But yeah, not much else. I guess I could... It's a known, or some issue that people have experienced, at least. Tablet mod bug, additional form. Okay, Path of Exile. Check this one real quick. This is on the actual game forums. "15 tabs open, yeah. Three tablets, Overseer, Delirium, Irradiated. So he's not even using the overrun. Nobody responded. Dude, Azmeri Spirits are like the least ran thing in the game. If you want to do something obscure, nobody gave a crap. Or nobody knew the answer. So it sounds like the bug can happen at least without the overrun unique. Interesting. We're going to do this map one more time and see if we get Azmeri Spirits. This is really throwing off the test that I was trying to do. Yeah, if I were to play MMO out of nowhere, just any MMO, I don't know what I would play. But I feel like it would be something old, something that I'd never played, like Lord of the Rings Online. Loacher. So we don't have Amanamas here. Let's try not to kill Abysses. But we want to kill these rares. Oh, that dude was tied to an Abyss. Like, you want to avoid those rares. Looks like this dude's... This is gonna... This is tied to the Abyss. This is perfect. And... I could just leave it right there, actually. So we could try to hunt that twice or more times. Okay, we can kill the boss. Let's do that. Okay, so there's some other checkpoint somewhere. There it is. No? Guess there's another one somewhere? There's a lot of buggy stuff in this game, I gotta say. So far, haven't seen any spirit other than the one up here. And we should have 3 at least, right? Nothing in this corner. Great. I'm gonna get my face ripped off by this guy. Alright, I guess it's time to probably... I'll go... I don't want to kill the Abyss. I want to check to see if there's another... Yeah, there is a spirit up here. Sweet. Go ahead and hunt something. Yes. Yes. Don't do it. Are you serious? This is perfectly good to hunt. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Is it snake? Oh, it's the same one. Okay, yeah. Makes sense. Can't have them both hunt. Great. Dude, I am getting hunted. Alright, reliquary key. I thought I heard this. Oh, there it is. Wow, I'm so slow. This should be hunted. Yes, it is. It's not juiced up enough. Like we haven't closed enough pits and stuff. Like with an overrun, there's just nothing like it. I feel like overrun tablet is just insanely strong, guys. Did I hear Delwyn? No, that was me. No additional spirit here. There should be 3. I mean, I guess we can't complain about having 2. Die if I go up there. Don't want this. Yeah, see, my meteor ignited all that. That's why they're not dying. Pretty sure. Yeah, there's something to be said about the Azmeri Spirit Farm and the fact that you take way too long in the maps. Like, I probably need to test that out. If we were not failing the Azmeri, like, didn't have the bug issue going on, I'd start to get interested in tracking div per hour. But we can't even get there with this. Alright, final spirit up here. I guess I'll pick up this useless chest. Idol of Thrudana. Never seen that before. What is that? I don't think that's super expensive, but let's see.
Have an order?
Guess we're not. Oh yeah, let's not do that. Don't need that. One div, okay. Well, we got something. We got a boar idol. Oh. I don't think we picked up any div in that map, so this all goes over here. Snake idol as well. Dude. Idols don't seem to drop that easy, but... Oh, so... Snake, snake, and a boar. So I guess that was 3. I missed it. So that's 2 maps in a row, right? Spirits, 2 maps in a row. Let's go back. Let's try to overrun. Maybe it kind of reset and things are how they should be. Guess we'll go here. So which one was it? Yeah, that one. Come on. Please don't break. Tell you what, man. This has got to be one of the strongest annoyance you can possibly do. Immune to chill. Crystallized immunities. It's a lifesaver. If you're mapping. With the overrun, doesn't it just feel like immediately we're dropping more things on the ground than the last map? Even though we haven't closed any pits yet, really, just one.
More than enough.
There's something about the overrun unique tablet, I swear. Or just overrun. A map that is overrun. It is juicy. There's just something about it. Other than the fact that there's a bunch of abyss everywhere. Just feels that way, I don't know. I mean, look at this. This seems so different from the last map. We want to try to not kill these rares. We want to try to find a spirit. Is this one? No. I'm about to turn into a spirit if I stand right there, though. God. There's a lot of dudes here. Is this fire flower thing going on? Can't even tell. Did it ignite here? Why does it look so weird?
I'm not ready yet.
Oh, it's corruption mixed with something.
I'm not ready yet.
Let's not kill Need to keep some Abyss online here. Hopefully there's a spirit, but it's starting to look pretty dim here. I think I'm gonna have to give up on the spirit idea. We can't do it if you never see one. So then, if we're not doing spirits, what the hell am I doing? Like, now I need plan D. Need plan D here. Sucks. Let's actually hit the tower this time. Okay, so everything's showing up. No spirits anywhere. Okay. Guess it's time to give it up. Nice one. Yes, hammer that deuce out, please. That is how I came up with the name. You guys want to hear the story about how Deuce Hammer became a name? Nothing feels better than running 20 temples looking for one specific chamber. I don't know about that. I feel sarcasm. Things are just dropping over here for no reason. Since I have the tabs with the Azmeri Spirits, you know, they're not super expensive, but it was like a div or two, maybe 4 for one of them. Might as well just run the tabs. Like, we're just essentially doing the bone farm over again, I guess, with no change really, other than missing out on effectiveness.
I'm not ready yet.
Which doesn't seem to really do shit, now that I think about it. Because, I mean, of course it's not doing anything for the bone side of things, but, and Omen of Light as well, see, I have no idea what it's actually doing there. But we are dropping things without even being, like, things are dying and just dropping in this map. You can hear it, right? Unless I'm talking over it, but there's just shit dropping everywhere. No effectiveness. You know what, actually, if we're not going to be able to run Azmeri Spirits, maybe Delirium is the key to juice our monsters and stuff. Delirium with increased difficulty and Bone Farm going on. But Delirium would give us effectiveness. Didn't mean to do that either. But I mean, isn't that basically what it is? Makes the monsters harder and more More rewards or loot or whatever it says. I don't know the wording exactly. Is that everything? Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah, I think we do that. Oh, we got another stack of jawbones. The bone stuff is still working. That's for sure. I have no idea what... I know they want spirit. Probably levels or something. Who knows? But I am not a minion person at all.
Have you found more? I serve.
Alright, so yeah, let's buy some delirium tabs, I guess. We would want... No. No. Effectiveness or rare monsters? Probably rare monsters that we really want, right? That's what I think the meta is, and I haven't really messed around with it. God damn. It's like the idea of effectiveness, but man, the fact that you can run over 1,000 in a tower tells me that might not be the right idea. But rare monsters is expensive on tablets. With this one? Okay. So for the Abyss tab. Okay, so we would want one. Oh, yeah, that sucks. We wouldn't be able to run the Abyssal modifiers if we went with Delirium, and that is really good. Tough. I really wanted spirits to work here. I don't know what to do. We'll run a map while I... My brain hurts. We'll run a map while I think. I don't think that I want to remove an Abyssal tab, though. Whatever we do needs to... We're overrunning with the Abyss. Let's give it a shot, I guess. Let's just see what it feels like. We which one? What? I guess I already had... No, it has Azmeri Spirits. That's the thing, and we don't really want that. Let's search closed pit or whatever. We want this one, I think. Oh my god, 24. This is the rare monsters thing. We remove that. Let's try effectiveness though. Effectiveness. Okay, so yeah, definitely not the meta. We'll go for maximum effectiveness, I think. This one's decent right there. Okay. Oh, 2 uses. Damn. This one's decent too. How much is that? I don't even know the... I haven't used any Exalt in a while. What's going on here? So it's over a div. Okay. Does he think he's like getting away with something here? I would pay 2 div. He could have just listed that for 2 div, and I would have paid that, but I'll pay this instead, I guess. Okay. So that's the Abyss tab, and then Delirium. And then we're losing out on Desecrated Currency too by running a Delirium tab. That just does not feel good. Let's try it though, whatever. The Azmeri Spirits is completely broken. It's not working at all. So rarity, effectiveness, and Delirium. Let's just add it and see what's there. I don't know how to spell it though. Delirium. I don't really care about the other mod, really. Let's do 28, 11. Actually, you know what I want is Delirium in map dissipates slower or whatever. That. Playing rare monsters causes Delirium mirror. I guess I'll just run with this. I don't know what I'm really doing with Delirium. It was easier when you could instill it. Not sure how I feel about this, but let's go. And I guess we will cleanse. Let's go right through there. Can't have that one. Yeah, this is what we will run. Guess my mod's changed. I'm just gonna hide this for now. This, yeah, let's just get rid of that for now. Because I don't know if we're gonna really do this. Here we go. As long as it doesn't have temporal chains, that's pretty much the only thing I really don't want. Alright, let's see how this feels. I don't think this is going to be good, but we know that Delirium was being used with the Omen of Light farm. And we do well. I mean, that got deleted, right? It doesn't work anymore. But Delirium is like an enabler. It makes everything juicier as you progress in deliriousness. Let's just kind of see how it feels. We're adding difficulty with our closed pits, and we're adding difficulty with the Delirium here. And rewards with that. Increased rewards. Once I run this map, I'm going to look at the Delirium modifier tag or whatever. See what the wording says exactly. We do have Aminamus here, though. Yeah, so basically what they did, didn't they, I gotta relook at how they nerfed Omen of Light, because they essentially made quantity useless for the Omen of Light farm. So effectiveness isn't very effective for Aminamus at least. Dropping Omen of Light and Echoes, really. That's my understanding. That kind of sucks. Even though the Delirium Fog looks better now, you can still tell that it's like cluttering up the game. Doesn't help with all the Ignite I got going on. The ground effects in my maps are just ridiculous. Omen of Light. We are doing pretty well on Omen of Light, though. Shit. Bastard. Great. Let's light this dude up. Damn. Okay. It's thirsty work. The difficulty scaling, that's for sure. I gotta be fast though, or I'm gonna bust the mirror. Oh my god! Oh my god! He just owned me, dude. I'm tired. These are hard maps. Okay. Got one Omen of Light. That was a juicy map to bust with Aminamus. That really sucks. Really does. Not gonna be, or I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really feeling the delirium on this, but we'll try again.
Have you found? I have many services. Select more
Damn.
otherworldly remnants.
Just kind of sucks when the game doesn't cooperate and you're getting a bug that actually prevents you from doing what you want to do in the game. That's like the early access woes, but I'm curious how this is going to play out once it's fully released, if this is going to be a normal thing. I wonder what happens if the map is in progress, you busted it, then you cleanse it. Probably the same, but I'm going to go this way. And I'm curious. I want to see what happens here.
They are out to get you.
Yeah, I probably don't have as much damage as I really need to run this strategy with the delirium and increased difficulty. Got M&M's again.
Begone, foul creature! The final is a death.
Let's grab this checkpoint. I'm still in the mentality of hunting for Azmeri Spirits, even though we dropped it. Funny at Team Captains, you can tell how greedy a player is. Like, how much do they risk just running in and snagging whatever's on the ground? But yeah, I have had that situation where you die as something tinks. I don't remember what it was. It was probably just a divine or something. But back it was like in 03 where that actually kind of hurt. I mean, it would still hurt in 04 just because you die. And there's a divine sitting there. There's something about that.
Nature takes what's old.
Surprisingly, feeling like we're getting quite a bit of void, even though we don't have the modifier increased chance at abyssal modifiers. So I guess we're not really juicing that much with one modifier or one tablet worth, you know? And I'm not sure, like, if they're delirious, is that increasing their chance to have modifiers? Like, because it's supposed to make them more difficult. I doubt it. But it's kind of interesting to think about a little bit. Is exactly how does a monster become more difficult with deliriousness? He doesn't want to come out. That's all the Abyss. Where are the monsters? Right. Yeah, so far not really feeling the delirium here. Was much more excited for Azmeri Spirits. We had a light. Where is it? Was that the... No, that was the last map. Okay.
We need to collect. I have many services. All gold is worth more than this. Let us hope Zest now lies dormant.
Alright, let's try again. Azmeri Spirits. Let's see. I feel like this is not something that happens this much typically. Like, this is very odd. Very odd. I wonder if instead of running contains one additional Azmeri Spirit, we should just run more chance at Azmeri Spirits instead. Maybe that's the modifier that is actually broken, and we should just buff our chance and roll the dice every time. Not sure. Okay. Crossing fingers. We want to see some spirits.
Ah, snap that by a bloody flower! Twisted thing!
So, this map appears to have no monsters other than the Abyss, which happens as well. Seems buggy. Yeah, that seems buggy as well, right? There's nothing here except Abyss. I've seen that happen, you know, off and on. But now I'm wondering, yeah, looking back, it's not like the spirits were tied to that, because we had maps where there were regular monsters. Yeah, I mean... There we go. Is that... I hope that's my ignite, yeah. Yeah, I don't think that's actually my ignite. I think she ignited it. So... let's let it go. There we go. So this is showing us the map. Do we see any Azmeri Spirits? No. Okay. Alright, well, I gotta come up with something else to do. Oh god, I'm getting wrecked. I'm throwing. I am definitely tilted at this point.
Begone, foul creature. I need more time for that.
I am about to die. I just ran through those things. Okay. Survived. Let's run away. Run back in. Get me out of this thing. There we go. You have enough seed money to do pinnacle farming. Pinnacle. Yeah, so like would be the most profitable one though. I feel like I would rather do chaos farming just because the Adorn is so pricey. Although I did one stream where I did nothing but chaos farming for the first time ever. Probably one of the longest streams I've ever had. Like, I hate chaos trial. I don't like Secumus. But I like it more than, or I dislike it less than chaos trial. Adorned, yeah. Oh, so you count them as a pinnacle boss? Okay. It's probably accurate. Count them as trial bosses. Oh, the Abyss. Which has dropped in price dramatically. That's another reason why I wanted to do spirits on the side rather than essences. Because those are cheap now. Oh god, I'm dead. I'm so dead. Hide in the corner. Hide in the corner. Go, 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 go. Yeah, get. Good god. You can do Uber for Prism. I think I've had a pretty good success lately in mapping, like pulling quite a bit with the Abyss. I think the tower needs to be nerfed. Sorry guys. You can hate me if you want, but it's too powerful. Ritual, I mean, the currency you can pull from Ritual, from Expedition, logbooks. I mean, I guess logbooks isn't technically mapping, I guess. So yeah. Yeah, I had an idea for today, but Azmeri Spirits has been broken in most of our maps. Like, 9 out of 10, it feels like. Even though we're bringing in Azmeri Spirits, the game isn't cooperating, and they're just not here. Got a little taste of what that would be like on one of our maps, and the loot was just raining down everywhere. And so I almost wish that didn't happen, because I got that little taste, man. I just want to try it. But I am gonna have to think of something else, and I mean, we could do the Adorned, but dang, that is boring. It's not like it's, at least this is difficult. There's risk of dying. And there's variety, and you know, I guess I call this variety compared to Chaos Trial, even though other people would say there's no variety. Probably an issue with some.
I need more time for that.
Okay, they're pretty hard now. That's the last pit, I think. Is it? Yeah. Alright. That is the map. It's pretty much a done deal, Azmeri. Oh yeah, I wanted to try one more thing though. Bringing in increased chance instead. We can't do that though, because we need the Abyssal modifiers. That's a suffix. So what would we be missing here? Yeah. Because we would have to give up on the Desecrated Currency Farm in order to do that. Which sucks. Because I really like it. I'm interested though. I kind of want to see if we bring in percentage only, would we see spirits more often? I hate when the game breaks like this. Oh, that was like, how many was that? 2? Didn't see it. Can't imagine that it was 5. Kind of looked like it though. Mapping is worth doing. He makes good div per hour just with Abyss. It's just the temple is super overdone. Yeah, the supers. That's what I'm saying. I think the temple's just overpowered. But Abyss is strong. Ritual is strong. And then from there, I guess logbooks are pretty strong. That's probably not considered mapping though. What else is strong? Breach? I mean, you can make pretty good off of Breach too though. I've never really done Breach though. Maybe that's what I should try. Yeah, overall, I mean, how many maps was that? 10, 18. So 18 maps. I mean, just looking at the Omen of Light, Ancient Rib. Let's count up a little bit. What time is it anyways? All right. Drop this and dump. Let's count and see where we're at here before we get crazy. Omen of Light, Ancient Rib. I'm gonna grab some things. Let's just grab these, this, that. I don't know which one of these are actually worth something. 9 div. Collarbones are about a div. I think those are the big ones, right?
Can I help?
Okay. If I just do 5, it'll tell me, hopefully. 382. Man, these have dropped in price. Must be all the Ancient Bone videos ruining it for everybody, I swear. My bad. Idol of Through. I don't think my videos actually make a dent, but check this one. Oh, nothing. Ishta? Okay, 15. Those are the big thing. Oh, I didn't even do the echoes. Got a few of those, didn't we? And probably 10 more
Can I
div.
help?
or so. Whoops. So I want to redo this. I'm using my calculator. So 25 to 30 basically. I think. Yeah. So overall around 451 divine just for these items. Then 10 div or so. Oh, but over 450 with 18 maps. That's 25 divine a map. I mean, that seems pretty solid. I feel like that's pretty solid actually. I'm happy with those results. Put this over here. Okay, guys. I'm debating whether to try this out with the spirits added. I like having the desecration farm going, but spirits are obviously busted right now. Let's see. We're gonna want increased difficulty and reward. So something like this. I'm going for effectiveness because it's cheaper than rare monsters. So, and then spirits, Azmeri. Wow, what the hell? How is this so rare? That makes no sense. Bump this down, I guess. I guess it's because people aren't playing the game anymore. How many results? 29. So yeah, this is kind of rare. I'm gonna scoop these up. If it works. Okay. Then for the other one, instead of this, we'll do... Not here. Abyssal modifier. Abyss. This one. At least we're doing off-meta tabs and they're not expensive. It's nice to do that. My stomach's growling, and I'm like, I wonder if chat can hear that. Okay, guys. I have the feeling we're going to see a lot of spirits. You know what? With all the difficulty we're bringing in, I should avoid that many modifiers on a Waystone, honestly. I really should. This one's probably way better. Then we will cleanse. All right. Let's see what our chance to spawn Azmeri Spirits is. And by the way, how does the game roll like multiple spirits in this case? We're not adding spirits, like one additional spirit or whatever. It appears as though we did not roll spirits at all. I guess okay, so area has 557% increased chance to contain it Azmeri Spirits. According to this, we didn't roll that. But I've seen that happen as well, where it doesn't show up and then there they are. Azmeri Spirits need a touch-up for sure, guys. I am voting for Azmeri Spirit update in 0.5 in a big way. That's a dead end. I don't think I'm going to bother skipping since we don't think there's spirits here. Be interesting to see bone drops. Since we have... Oh, you know what? I've got one desecrated currency node, I guess. It's on the tree. Maybe that's enough, even. Which is that, anyways? Thought it was like 25%. I don't see it. Oh yeah, it doesn't show up in the freaking map modifier list for some reason. It's like the whole reason why I started testing the bone farm anyways is because it wasn't showing up in this tab. So I was like, well, I guess I'll just test it out. So I ran a bunch of tests with and without that just to see, you know, even though it's not showing up in the map tab, does it actually help? That was like the first test. And then not only did it help, but it was like, wow, there might be something here. This feels pretty good, actually, getting these bones. Shit. That kind of scared me, and I am now running a ritual. I didn't want to. Cleansed. We have a lot of Abyss to run. There's a checkpoint back here. There's a chest down there. Damn it. I'm gonna run this first. Uh-oh. Wow, something melted me. I got slapped a few times.
Blood mad fiends.
Oh god, this guy. Melting my face.
Balance restore.
Yeah, I'm feeling it. Let's see. So no bones. This is what happens every time I would take off the Desecrated Currency chance. It's like you rarely see the bones drop. I mean, we've been dropping multiple bones every single map, basically. Alright, so... Oh, we missed one down here. And we got one way over here. Oh shit, he's alive. I should know this by now. No bone.
I'll take it.
Hey, we did get one. There you go. Alright. Well, no spirit. 500% chance to spawn. Or increased chance, that is. One rib. Not nearly as good as some of the last maps that we ran. I missed my desecrated currency chance, that's for sure. Don't know how I feel about this. And the fact that we... Who knows what the actual chance to get spirits is with, you know, no guarantee. I don't know, guys. I'm gonna have to go back to the drawing board, I think. Busted ass spirits kind of ruined my test here. And it's not a bug that I've experienced a whole lot of like that over and over again with maps. So I'm a little confused about it. But it's time, I think, for me to log off. It was fun anyways. Thanks for hanging out. I will be back on most likely Saturday morning, I believe. I don't think anything's preventing me from getting on. We'll figure out what I'm doing. I don't know if we'll be continuing mapping strategies or what. I kind of got a curveball today. So I was thinking maybe around 2 if it was going well. I wanted to go for a Rite of Passage drop. My chances of getting that are slim to none now, since I can't get a Azmeri Spirit to spawn for some reason. So I guess I got to change my strategy here. However, we continue to farm up the currency. So yeah, I'll figure out how we're gonna farm or what we're gonna do for Saturday. But I am off. Take care, everybody.